Well, we're going to update you with that breaking news. GB News can confirm that the Bibby Stockholm Barge, that's the one that's going to be used to house over 500 male asylum seekers. It's on the move. It's left Falmouth Harbour in Cornwall. It's en route to Portland Harbour in neighbouring Dorset.
So, as you probably will remember, the plans have sparked protests, with residents claiming this move will have a negative impact on local services. Campaigners have expressed concerns over conditions on the barge, although they have got a gym, a TV and games room, and it's all been recently refurbished.
So what they were whinging about. We've got in the studio with us a great friend of this programme, Charlie Rowley, who was, of course, Special Advisor to Michael Gove. This is a breakthrough for the government because every time they try to put these asylum seekers, refugees, illegal migrants, call them what you will, somewhere, the local MP always says, marvellous idea, but not in my backyard. And that's, in fact, what's happened here. Richard Drax is the local MP for Portland. In the studio had said to Beb and I why he was against it. He thought it was not the right area. Couldn't tell us where was a better area. What do you think?
Well, I think that's right. I think, look, the government has to do something. This is one of the Prime Minister's top 5 priorities. It's been something that's been going on for far too long, where the country just frankly hasn't got a grip of its immigration system, or its migration system. And so when people come into this country, albeit illegally, they have to be looked after. They have to be detained somewhere, but that doesn't mean that they need to be put up in hotels at the cost of £6 million a day for the taxpayer.
Yeah, quite.
It doesn't mean that local communities have to find the methods to integrate unnecessarily. We need to look after these people. That's absolutely right. They've come into this country. They might have a claim, and that has to be processed in the proper way. But I think finding any alternatives to house people that are coming into this country is the right approach.
And why can't they put a couple of immigration people on board so they can go through their asylum claims, their refugee immigration
Surely
claims?
They would do that,
Why wouldn't
they?
Wouldn't they do that? It would be a perfect place to do it. And if they don't cut the mustard, back on a plane out.
Well, it's a legitimate question. I know part of the plan to sort of, alongside Rwanda, is to recruit more people from Border Force to beat that backlog in the processing. And it's a chicken and egg situation. It's never ending, where you have so many people that are coming into this country, making that crossing, where there is still a backlog of the processing to be done. You've got to crack down on that processing to make sure that people that do come into this country legally are detained and deported at the swiftest
Can I
opportunity.
cynically suggest the timing of this may be linked to the fact we have 3 by-elections on Thursday. We've also got the Prime Minister on 2 front pages today talking about cracking down on Mickey Mouse University degrees, and the Home Secretary tomorrow, Suella Braverman, is going to bring out an anti-terror strategy. Are you worried about losing some by-elections, Charlie? Trying to be on the front foot?
Well, I think it just shows that this is a government after 6 months, 7 months, 8 months of Rishi Sunak at the helm, that it's firing on all cylinders. And
that's what it is.
A couple of weeks ago, it announced a brilliant NHS workforce
That's what it is. That's what it is.
A brilliant
firing
NHS
on all
workforce
cylinders.
plan.
There's me thinking they were just coming out with a headline a day to win a by-election.
No, I think it's all part of the operation of government delivering, firing on all cylinders for this country with the NHS workforce plan.
Which cheek is your tongue?
Ending the strikes of last week, committing to public sector pay to make sure that teachers are back in the classroom, that our public servants are getting the best deal to continue at work, so we're not having the disruption that we see in this country through strikes. It's only through those eco-crackpots that are bringing this country down. And now we're seeing a plan to deal with migration. I think it's brilliant.